The Greater Toronto Area, commonly referred to as the GTA, is the economic and financial center of Toronto and one of the most influential in North America. The area covers the City of Toronto and the regional municipalities of Durham, Halton, Peel, and York. As a whole, the region stretches around 25 urban, suburban, and rural municipalities beginning in Burlington in Halton region and extending along Lake Ontario across downtown Toronto eastward to end in Clarington in the Durham region. As per the 2021 census, the Census Metropolitan Area of Toronto hosts a total population of 6,202,225 people. However, recently the area has been prey to some of the worst carjackings ever caught on camera. While most of them have been sneaky, many others have been outright brazen. Let's check some of these extreme ones caught on camera. 1. The Tommy Contos Affair. At around 2:15 in the morning, Tommy Contos was busy working on his computer at his Toronto home on a Tuesday when his monotonous work was disrupted in the most unruly fashion. He was stunned to see the lights of his 2022 Jeep flashing through his own window. Completely aware that he had locked the vehicle properly, he came to the frightening conclusion that there was a carjacker trying to steal his car. He would later go on to mention his awe at the incident actually happening to him. As per his account, he rushed out his door and chased away a man who was strolling dangerously towards a parked vehicle, which happened to be the getaway car. But then the realization struck Contos that the thief wasn't working alone. He had an accomplice who was busy at the wheel of his Jeep and was trying to reverse the vehicle gear to ram it into him. Using the opportunity, the man who he had tried to chase away was settled in the getaway vehicle, aiming a firearm at him. Overpowered and outnumbered, it was not long before Mr. Contos had both his Jeep and the getaway vehicle out of sight, riding away into the night. 2. The Jetta vehicle jacking. 11:15 at night, the victim, who chose to remain anonymous, had just entered the garage after a day's work. He had recently bought a new Jetta car that was parked in the driveway behind him. Planning to do some work on the car in his garage, he had kept its engine running. A later check of the camera footage would reveal two men with masks on their faces, creeping dexterously behind him and entering his car. One of the carjackers was armed with a pistol, and when the victim tried to stop him, he pointed his gun at him, dissuading him from any attempts of hindering the crime. Luckily, the man had left behind in his car, and with the Find My Phone app, the phone were able to track down his car. The culprits were two teenagers, with one of them being a minor, age 17. 3. Incident at the Common Mall. A woman who had just completed her shopping from the Common Mall Center at Keele at around 11 in the night and was at the point of entering her black escape car at the parking space. Suddenly, a man armed with a gun came from behind her, forcing her out and entering the car before driving away at top speed. The SUV was later spotted at a gas station near Thorpe by the police, but the desperate suspect refused to surrender and rammed the police cruiser before continuing his run. 4. The Vaughan robbery. Video footage from a doorbell camera showed scenes of a frightening robbery at Vaughan, where the victim was confronted by two suspects. On a Tuesday afternoon in Purcell Crescent, near Keele Street and Major Mackenzie Drive, Vaughan, the victim pulled his car into a residential area where he was confronted by two males in hoodies, brandishing firearms. The two carjackers demanded his Audi from the victim. The ghastly footage showed the victim stepping back onto the lawn in a frantic attempt to escape as one of the suspects walked menacingly towards him. They demanded his wallet and keys, threatening him with their gun. Later on, the video showed the two suspects walking away after having obtained their prize. One of them was seen driving away in his Honda Civic, while the other entered the victim's Audi and drove away in front of his eyes. The police received the news at around 10 minutes past 1 in the afternoon and hurried to the place. As per the victim, he was followed home by the carjackers who had purposefully targeted him. The suspects have been recognized as two black males in their 20s. 5. The Bayview Station case. The area of Alfred Avenue and Longmore Street near Bayview Station became the scene for another carjacking. The camera captured two people arriving in separate cars, with one of them being armed with a gun. The prize was a white Lexus IS 250 AMDT 138 that they stole at around 4:27 p.m. from the street. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. See you guys next time.